Hello and welcome. This is Jacqueline Nichols, and we're going to do our next topic, dating and relationship series. How will someone new contribute to your life, and how will you contribute to theirs? It's exciting and so much fun at the starting stages of finding love. But in order to keep moving toward enjoying love, you need to step back and open yourself to some changes. These aren't always going to be the easy changes, but they're the important ones. They're the ones that say, you're somebody I want to make a difference for. They're about really showing that you're worth who you are, and you are realizing your journey is worth it to find love, enjoy love, and keep love. It's easy to get caught up in the quote-unquote idea and the quote-unquote image of being in a relationship, but it's an entirely new reality when the relationship becomes real. Many people don't stop to think how they're going to have to adjust their lives to accommodate a new relationship. On to page 2. These can be very exciting changes, but also if you keep doing what you have done as a person who is single, don't be surprised if your relationship never starts growing. Our goal is to open you up to new ways of thinking about a relationship because we need to break the patterns of past failed relationships. Often people don't realize that simply finding the time to make a phone call to tell the new special someone goodnight is going to take some adjusting to. In the beginning stages of love, it's really exciting and so much fun to connect with your new relationship. However, soon the day-to-day routine kicks back in, and you need to find ways to nurture the relationship continually for it to grow. On to page 3. These changes may include requiring the services of a babysitter more often and making time to plan a unique date. You want to dazzle your date. You may have to learn to be more creative and start planning out for things that you have not had to plan for in a long time, if ever. Ladies, if the gentleman is planning the great dates you are going on, you will need to take some time to be creative in ways to show your appreciation. Start thinking about how people fit someone new in their lives. How is it that person is going to change you? How are you going to make room? Many people think that just because you have made the decision that you want to be in a relationship, that the rest will work itself out. We work with lots of couples that love being together and love that they found the heart space for love, but the physical space at times is extremely difficult to adjust to. As your new relationship grows, there could be things you need to work on. On to page 4. It is important to stop and think about things that you may have to explain or be patient while someone adjusts to them. What kinds of things have you become like your idiosyncrasies, those little details that are unique to you but might not be always what somebody else wants? What have you become used to? Do you have different eating habits? Have you developed unique sleeping habits? Do you have to have the television on? Need it to be pitch black? Have a sound machine or breathing machine when you're going to sleep? What are things people may not be comfortable with, or what may they find soothing to be around? A lot of people don't realize that as much as you want this person in your life, you're going to have to make some compromises for it to be a healthy and balanced relationship. Single people have their lives the way that they want them, and then their thought is they want someone to join their life. It is important to remember you are both joining one another's life, so you find a happy place in the middle. You already know you. The important thing is to get to know someone new and let them get to know you. So we're going to do a self-assessment assignment and write down what makes you unique. Again, be sure to follow through with each assignment, as in doing so, you will be further ahead in the process. Don't hold back. Give this your best shot. After all, it is you that will benefit from this as well as your potential lifelong love. What are your unique characteristic traits and rituals? On to page 5. What makes you dateable? What makes you less dateable? And I want you to really dig into this because it is so important for you to truly become aware of you as a person that's going to stand out from other people. Self-assessment is going to continue on to page 6, so I want you to continue writing what makes you unique. And is talking on the phone hard for you? This is something people do struggle with, but it's an important part of the audio connection between two people building a relationship. What do you need to work on, and how can you move past this? If you need help, be sure to ask your own professional support system to be able to understand better what it is that you're needing in order to be clear on the parts of you that might need to be let go of before you make room for somebody new too. It is more than the basic information. It is time to go deeper. On to page 7. All right, we're continuing with the unique traits. What traits do you think a potential match would be proud to share with you? What is important to you in this area? List them in the order of importance. I want you to really think about this. What is so important to you? Because you have to hold true to who you are, but you also have to be flexible. So on to page 8. You have to be strong in whatever you have to offer and flexible on what traits you need to work on. Be proud of what you offer. Maybe you have a warm and cozy home that people want to stay at. Maybe your space needs a little TLC. Stop and think about the things you need to do to be more dateable. Maybe you have been busy and forget to make time and arrangements for date time. Maybe you need to make a list of date ideas to help ease the nerves that you get when you think of dating. Try to come up with 10. Gentlemen, take the lead, but ladies, be ready to say what you are interested in. On to page 9. This is where you are going to look at work and dating balance. Maybe you can learn to be more patient. People can be really busy. Waiting a week may pay off. Their perfect partner may need to be someone who can deal with their busy pace. Many people are busy because that is how they have filled the void of being single. You would be amazed how many couples have become perfect matches because they were patient to wait for their partner's schedule to lighten up for a date. At the same note, we have many potential matches that never come together because clients wouldn't wait for a week or two for the first date. Remember, people had a life before they met you, so allow them to catch up and have room and adjust things to make that space available for you too. On to page 10. Perhaps you can teach yourself to be tidier. Maybe punctuality is something that you need to work on. Everyone is different. The key is to be honest about what you offer and what you can work on. Thank goodness you aren't perfect, and now you don't have to require that of your future partner. Don't give up. All right, on to page 11. Reflect on your ways to have become a particular about, not so flexible. Stop and really think about this. Why do you want a relationship, and what are you willing to adjust to make room for that relationship? Is your workout routine too rigid? Stop and think about what you are representing. How much are you willing to accommodate someone new in your life? There are things you don't need to be flexible on. Don't give up on everything that isn't attractive. People don't want to be with someone who doesn't already have some clear interests, clear morals, and clear ethics. If you are overly open and available, you can't move forward either. So there's a fine line between overcasting your net and over denying opportunities because you're too rigid. So take action, part 1. Now it's time to take action. On to page 12. Make a list of 10 things that are unique in a way that may make it harder to be in a relationship with you. Questions to consider. What have you heard from previous partners? And what have you heard from your friends and family? This is a time to be very, very honest. It's crucial that you really kind of almost step out of your own way and think about what people are saying about you without taking it so personal, but taking it to learn and grow from. Now take action, flip those traits, put a positive twist on them. Show how, in doing this, you will be a better partner. Those are now your personal goals. All right, on to page 13. Take action. This is a big deal on taking action to what is about you being positive. All right, page 14. Now take action and make that change. For every goal that you have now established, set up a scenario where you can show that you have made that change. This is a very big part of expanding your creativity, opening yourself to possibilities, and realizing that there is a solution when the desire is big enough. So on to our next page of 14. In response to your transformation process, or page 15, in response to your transformation process, in each goal category and action taken, reflect upon the response you received when you took action. How did it make you feel when you made the change and received that response? Feeding yourself positive thoughts will help nurture you to keep on track. On to page 16, we've got a bonus. Looking and reflecting on people you know, find 3 couples, identify one couple that does things that you like and you want to emulate. Find a couple that you don't particularly like in regards to how they treat one another and want to not emulate. Then find one couple they can learn something new from. Ask questions. Watch people. This is a great way to discover more about what you want. The power of visualizing other people together, good, bad, ugly, and exciting, is going to give you role modeling examples and direction as you start to manifest the relationship that you are desiring. On to page 17. Take the time before finding love to reflect and learn, so when love arrives, you don't miss out on your chance for your own happy ever after story. Congratulations for finishing up this monthly series that we are doing on a weekly basis, and you can have access to this all of the time through your Total Love program.